I think they can. I think they can. I mean, I think this year we may see some because it's been such a crucial last 2 years for this country. So I think that you may have mentions, and I wouldn't mind it at all.
Listen, I think politics have a place in everyone's lives, especially in the arts. And what better platform than this?
Well, they kind of, you know, it's real life. It's real life, so it does. I don't know if it's... The trouble is that you're given a certain... If you're up there on the stage, you're given a certain amount of time before they start bringing the hook out.
Being pregnant.
So easy.
Really?
It's so fantastic. All the really great designers will design for different body types, not for just one type. And so I met with Badgley Mischka, and they said, oh yes, we see this and this. And I said, in cleavage, it's like my last remaining asset. While I'm pregnant, we're going to do it. So.
Well, you know, it's the Oscars, and there's so much tradition behind the Oscars, and I wanted to go sort of old school glamour.
So lucky to have him keeping you warm.
Yeah, it's in the wind, you know. All the spring collections, all the runway collections have been showing color. The designers have been screaming color, color, color. Also, the last year, the award shows, there was a dark cloud. We had so much political strife and war and problems. So this year, you know, there's no heavy karma. So people are dressing to reflect. Guess what? Fashion reflects society sometimes. So people are dressing very light, and it's in every magazine. So you're seeing very fresh, happy, bold, bold colors.
There's a 7-year-old kid in me that used to make films in my parents' back garden, and I never dreamt that I'd be here, and I'm here, and if this is the only time it ever happens in my life, then I've done it, and I'm incredibly proud and incredibly grateful.
The film opened in South Africa yesterday, so I'm going to go to South Africa, and they've been so unbelievably supportive, and I'm going to go back home and go and show them an Oscar.
As to the response in the room, you know, clearly it was a great feeling. I was ready to say that I was, you know, as I'd said, they're no best actors, but I did arguably feel that I was there to debunk the notion that it was a popularity contest. But they took that joke away from me in the room. Yeah, no, it's been a surprising night.
The more that you can change yourself, the more removed the character is from your own experiences, the more rewarding it is, I find, creatively. Also, as an audience member, as a person who loves films.
It also reminded me of my first film because we only had 1 or 2 takes for each setup, and the great thing about that was it gave me great confidence in myself, and that's due to Mr. Eastwood. You know, he infuses that in all of his actors.